Nurul Nasrin Amani. I am educated at SMK Teluk Kumbar with a school code of PEA 1211 and I love reading. One of my favorites is this mystery thriller novel published in 2022 which is named The Housemaid. It is written by Frida McFadden. Throughout the book, McFadden explores themes of power dynamics, victimizations, and abuse to add layers of complexity to the story. This book is a masterpiece if you love psychological thrillers. Let's start by following the story of Millie Calloway, a young woman with a troubled past who was hired as a housekeeper by a wealthy woman named Nina Winchester. There are four main characters: Millie Calloway, Nina Winchester, Andrew Winchester, and Enzo. However, when she starts her job, she finds that the state of the house is really bad, unlike during the interview session. Millie was only given a cramped attic room. Enzo, the gardener, warned her about the danger that is upon her, but Millie paid no heed to his warning. Nina, on the other hand, she would randomly create chaos and make Millie's life harder. Millie is blamed for everything she didn't do, and the only person who understands truly is Andrew Winchester, Nina's husband. Curiosity got the best of her. She found an antipsychotic medication in Nina's cabinet, and that explained everything she needed to know. For now. Millie then booked a Broadway ticket, which is a theater that Nina loves so much, to cheer up Nina. Nina was very flabbergasted, but she accidentally gave Millie the wrong date. In return, Millie and Andrew went on together secretly. There, Andrew cheated on Nina with Millie. Nina found out what happened. Turns out, Nina had installed a tracking app on her phone. Andrew then confessed to Nina regarding his feelings towards Millie. Nina was kicked out as Andrew was no longer in love with her. At night, after spending time with Andrew, she woke up and needed to use the bathroom. She did. She found Andrew not in the same room anymore. She was locked in, and her phone has gone missing. But there are three unexplainable thick books laying around in the room. Who was responsible, and what's happening? A flashback sequence, part 2 of the book, recalls Nina's point of view of the events that is happening. Andrew is the CEO of the company Nina's working in. He asked Nina out, they fell in love, got married, but she soon unravels a side of Andrew that has the characteristic of a sadistic sociopath. He often locks Nina in the attic and makes her torture herself up. He even went too far as drugging Nina and her child Cecilia and even tried to kill her, making Nina responsible for it. Nina was then put in an asylum, therefore making it harder to prove her innocence and her side of the story. Nina's plan was to hire someone to replace her. Then she comes across Millie. To make sure the plan is working, she needs to make sure Millie hates her so that Andrew will feel sympathetic towards Millie. Eventually, Nina gets cheated on and was kicked out of the house. The sacrifice came at a great cost. Back to Millie. To be honest, as a reader, we wouldn't even suspect what's going on. Andrew locks her up in the attic as a response to her for leaving the books out. She was told to put those 3 gigantic books up on her stomach while laying flat on the ground for 3 straight hours. Andrew opens the door when she's done and hugged her. While doing that, Millie had something up her sleeve. Guess what it is? A pepper spray Nina had left in the bucket when she was being tortured back then. Millie Calloway is subjecting the same torture he did on her back to himself, Andrew Winchester, for 6 days. At Andrew's funeral, his mother tells Nina that Andrew was disciplined in a similar manner to how he had tortured Nina. Isn't that crazy? Almost a year later, Millie applies for another job at another household as a housemaid. During the interview, Nina noticed that the husband is mistreating the woman. After a conversation, she tells her this: Nina Winchester recommended you very highly. Millie saw the bruises on the woman's body when she asked her this. So, can you help help me, Millie?" Obviously, Millie replied with, "Yes, I believe I can help you out." From this book, we can learn that even having an imperfect record, being brave will definitely bring your status higher. And that is all from me. Thank you.